First thing in the morning. Yep, trash day. What's wrong with that picture? That, my friends, looks like our old RV, our Winnebago Ultralight. Usually we get a chance to go over and visit with Paul after our little walk, which is what Grizz and I are on right now.
Regeneration of the soft water cell. See the salt? And changing the lost fuel filter with a little surprise. That's today's video.
First thing in the morning. Yep, trash day.
Grizz can't wait to go sniff in the morning. We're sure glad he's feeling better.
Okay.
Slides must be broke.
What's wrong with that picture? Yeah, looks like that slide out's a little bit stuck.
Deja vu.
That, my friends, looks like our old RV, our Winnebago Ultralight. It was a 30-footer. It's amazing how similar it is. Big window in the back. 3 slides. Bedroom, 2 living room. Wow, memories. Usually we get a chance to go over and visit with Paul after our little walk, which is what Grizz and I are on right now. But Paul's left. He's headed back up to Colorado. I'm sure he had a fairly quick trip. He does it in 2 days. He could do it in 1, but why stress? Take it easy, enjoy, have a good time. Paul's always a lot of fun to have here. Great company for me and Shelly and Grizz. It's a much quieter place now. Part of life. We'll get ourselves on with our summer. Can you hear that noise in the background? That's the garbage man who came to pick up a dumpster. He started lifting the bed with a big multi-yard dumpster that he drops off here at the park before he even got stopped. Yeah, what better way to wake the neighborhood up than to have that alarm blaring as you're driving through it. Not bad. I'm awake, but I think some of my neighbors might not be happy. Oh goodness. Trials and tribulations of RV life. It's still a blast. There he goes. Dropped it off.
He does seem to enjoy taking care of things. I'm glad he does.
So now that we've let it trickle for 30 minutes, running salt through the system, we're gonna do what the instructions say and turn it on high flow.
What a great little helper.
For 10 minutes.
Or maybe he just likes playing in the water.
And see how that works. We'll turn this on and run it for 2 minutes. Which will give me a chance to rinse everything off.
Thank you, insiders, and a note for everyone out there. If you like the music we use in our videos, we put together a playlist on Spotify of songs on our channel. Just search for our License to Travel playlist. There are about 5 hours of great tunes.
One of the other things that I wanted to take care of this week was get that other fuel filter taken care of. It's the one that's attached to the side of the fuel tank on the 450. And it's a 48-gallon tank. Now this filter itself holds about half a gallon of fuel. So it's the current prices of diesel fuel. It's kind of a little bit painful to be dumping that much fuel. So it needed to be done. It's been 2 years. I've already got the one in the engine compartment done, but that was because of necessity. We had a break in the canister. So anyways, we went ahead and took care of it by taking a bucket, and a small one, down underneath the truck. And maybe I'm just getting older, but it sure seemed like it's getting lower. Oh well. Got the bucket underneath, put a piece of cardboard down there to be able to roll around on without puncturing little holes in my arms from the sharp gravel in these parks. Got the petcock open, went ahead and started dumping the fuel. Ouch. Took care of that part, and then started removing the screws. There's 5 of them that hold it, 3 on one side, 2 on the other. Duh. Okay, I'm going to shut it off. Push it up. Turn it to the right till it clicks. I'm going to move this bucket out of the way a little bit. And I'm going to start working on them. So I got those screws loosened up, and normally that bottom part of the canister with a petcock on it would just drop down. Man, it wasn't going. So I went back onto YouTube to find out what the problem might be. And one of the guys, had to have been a grizzled old mechanic, said, "Take your girly panties off and then just pull on it." Okay. So I went back and gave it a good tug. Still didn't come. Tried tweaking it just a little bit and twisting, and still nothing. Got a short screwdriver up there and very carefully pried a little bit on the side that I thought might be the trouble, and pop, came right off. So guess who was wearing some diesel right after that? It wasn't much, but it was enough to be stinky. And my wife has a tiny little bitty nose. But man, she can smell better than this beak any day. I think my problem has been from all the fires that I've been in and the smoke that has just destroyed my sense of smell. So I got it out, got the new filter in easy, put it all back up and together. Went ahead and primed the fuel filter and made sure that everything was working right. Fired it up and bingo! Got a good running truck again. And the filter was dirty. Man, that 2 years went by awful quick. But that's done. Now I've just got a few more things around the RV to do. We've got to sanitize the freshwater system, which means I normally use bleach. And the last thing will be to descale the water heater. That's both something that needs to have the system sit for 24 hours to be able to be done effectively. And then as descaling, I've got a little wand that goes up in there to shake it around and get everything cleaned out. Can't wait. Then I'll be back on top again for this next year. It's not a lot. It's just things that need to be done. That's all part of RVing. And if I were smarter, when I had a sticks and bricks, I would have been doing this as well there to save me from having to buy a water heater or go to a mechanic to do the extra work that I can do myself. Riz and I have been out walking for a while, and it's so absolutely quiet here. We can hear the mourning doves, but we don't see anybody, not a soul. The normally full pickleball courts and tennis courts, absolutely empty. Kind of a peaceful time. I don't mind it. I enjoy it when it's full, too. There's something kind of nice about it being quiet. Seeing all the beauty that this world has to offer. All the beautiful flowers. Like the Mexican bird of paradise. It's such a pretty place. This is our last week here. We're going to be moving back to Meridian, which is only, like I've said before, about 5 minutes away. But it'll be nice as well. I'm sure it's going to be just as quiet.
Thank you all for watching. Please travel safe.